Hey guys, my name is Lilly and today I want to present you the new version of the APO-1 S. But before I do that, I first want to announce that now I have a dealer in Canada. I often thought about, bringing my products directly to North America because then the distribution of knives is much easier. I've searched for a merchant and actually I wanted somebody who I can really trust. And actually I know Canadian prepper pretty well. And he has an online store where he is selling prepping stuff and outdoor gear. And last year I was so lucky to meet him. We actually went into the wilderness for 5 days. I really got to know him and I wanted somebody as my merchant or dealer that I can trust. So I have decided to go with him, that he's going to be my dealer for the entire USA and Canada. I also could have gone with Amazon, but actually I want to support Canadian prepper because I really like him, I trust him, I like his family. He has a wife and 2 kids which are really lovely. Here you go. Alright, Amy is also watching. So now let's take a look at the new knives here. So first of all, it now comes again in this nylon injected sheath, which is MOLLE compatible. So you can attach this to your military backpack, and that's a pretty nice option. Previously I had a Kydex sheath, which is fitting better in general, but it didn't come with the MOLLE option. Now the knife here is pretty much the same. The blade is the same, okay, the same as before. The only thing that we have changed is that I have added some green liners in between the handle scales and the tang. And first of all, I did that for better looks because I think it's really beautiful like this. And second of all, I wanted to have a slightly thicker handle because the previous version looked like this. So here you can see that the handle was a little bit thinner. And some of my customers wrote me that they want to have a bigger handle, and that's what I did actually. So this was a customer wish and I think it's perfect now. It really has a nice thickness to it, and most of my customers are actually men, and some of those men, they have really big hands, right? As big as dinner plates. So you want to have something that you can grab onto, especially when using a knife. And the great thing about this G10 material is that you can still sand it a little bit down if you think that this is too thick for you. But actually I don't think so, because I think the thickness now is really perfect. And yeah, this is the satin version. And we also have a black version here. The APO-1 S in black. It also comes with the green liners, which look really awesome. Now the only thing about the black version is that with the time it's becoming a little bit scratched. So this is a knife that I've used for a year now, or maybe half a year. And you can see that it will not stay as nice as when you first get it. So with the time, the black finish will come off and you will have a worn look like this. Okay, then here at the right side we have the smaller versions, the black version here and the satin version. Let's compare the sizes here quickly. And you can see that it's actually quite a lot smaller. So you have a smaller handle here and also a smaller blade. So this is really a smaller hunting knife that you can use if you don't want to use bigger knives. So some people, they just don't like to have or to run around with bigger knives, and they rather want to have smaller knives like these ones here. And also for women and young people, a smaller knife like this is maybe sometimes the better option. Additionally, the cutting edge of the APO-1 Hunter is much finer, so it's the better cutter. Also the tip here is finer, which is important if you want to gut some deer. Okay, you want to have a fine cutting edge and a fine tip for doing some gutting work or if you want to take apart an animal. Now you can still do that with the APO-1 S, but the APO-1 S is more robust and it comes with a much thicker tip. So in case that you have to do cutting tasks or patterning for survival, then the tip is really stable and it will not break easily. Alright guys, so that's it for today. Me and Amy want to say goodbye. Thank you for watching and thank you for your support.